And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Toronto Blue Jays going up against the Chicago White Sox. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. And Siggy, we're going to see a nice little win streak put to the test today.
Yeah, these guys are really firing on all cylinders right now. And to me, the important thing is that they're doing the little things well. They're not just relying on home runs or big plays every game. They're playing good situational baseball, executing in key areas, and that's how you string together wins. So we'll see if they continue that in this one.
So 2 down. Cooper Harrison digs in now.
Too much swing and miss in his at-bats recently. More than 2 strikeouts per game over the last 10. Grab some bench.
And first offering is fouled off. And that's in for a strike. Arise leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Fights it off. He'll see another. Two outs.
1 ball.
Squirts away a little bit. Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. Lee sizes this one up. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. Rips that one to right. Badu makes the play, and that'll do it. 1 error in the inning, but it doesn't hurt him. Time for the White Sox to go to work. No score. And now the right fielder, Akil Badu. Francis, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, a curve, a slider, and he works in a sinker. In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a fair ball.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Just a bloop hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
2 out, space is empty. Ripped to short. Sends it to first. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. No score. Back here on the south side, bottom of the inning. And here is Sosa to the plate. In the air, left field, down the line. Automatic double now as it hops the wall and foul ground.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, Boog. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
First and second, 2 down.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Baldwin sizing this one up, and that's the 3rd out. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now, and we still have no score. New inning getting started. Digging in, Cooper Harrison.
Now, this guy, a player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths. No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
And that one clips the corner. That one missed. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Going back. Grabs it right up against the wall.
Well, off the bat, I thought for sure it had enough to get out of here, but that wind's kind of blowing in from left, and I think that's what made the difference.
So bases all loaded up. And now here is Akil Baddoo. Trying to send this to extra innings. That one lifted to left. Drops into the glove. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. So they can't come up with the winning run, and that means we'll have to go a little longer here tonight to find a winner. And we still have no score. 2 down, go ahead run in scoring position. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for 3rd, and he grounds one to the right side, and that's just foul. 2 down, go ahead run in scoring position. We are in the 11th. That one ripped. Makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. 1 left for Toronto, and we are still scoreless. First and second, no outs. Colson Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
Winning run stands at second. Line drive. Harrison snags it on the run.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. And here's the catcher, Jonah Heim. Runner takes off for third. Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. The run scores from second. It's an RBI single, and they've got the lead in extra innings. Well, they didn't waste any time as they knock home the runner from second to get on the board.
Huge for team confidence in how you approach the situation. Still have a guy on base, and now they'll try to add on.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Badu, the next to hit.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. When you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
This one pops straight up near the plate. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Blue Jays hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game. Harrison could have done more in this game despite the win.
Maybe not his best showing, but they got the win, and he should be happy about that.
We need each other. We have to have each other for our survival. From the revolutionaries to the conservatives, a black united front is what we're about.
Yeah, to make another mob, to change another God, an angel from the Lord, in ceremony you guard the big homie in charge, main culprit and large, emerge over the odds, the thing told me is ours, the talent and Mr. Trotter, a midnight marauder, blood in my water, no popping and top shotter, I got multiple arms like candelabras on a mission, I'm chasing chicken like a chupacabra, salute your father, I'm here to back the Wakanda after the drama, rappers get metal back to the trauma, the lion separated from the pride, I rule Zion, I am the most hated one alive, was five, another one, I represent the unwanted, undesired, wash my hands of it all, then raise one and testify, the level, I'm guilty but justified. Justified when it's the fly sinister, Philly certified finisher, the prime minister, God's image, the monument, the high minister, the problems acknowledging how to apply credits for the transgressions that I've accepted, and acquiescence of my own presence as I inspected my loaded charges don't get it, so stream it at your own discretion, every answer question, investment in your own protection, they be like black, well who knew we'd be receiving a new you, this Paul Zulu and Farrakhan, me Pharaoh Khufu, misinterpret my level of genius and call it cuckoo, but the Swahili meaning of freedom is still you huru, to the booth guru, I deliver the truth to you, who got the nerve to act as if this isn't proof to you that I will mobilize a militia and troop to you, no telling what I got in the system to through you, if it's too brutal, look the other way like I'm robbing you, but surrender all your valuables as if I'm you as I slide, the hassle to the side, like a tassel, the facade of the place I reside, it's like a castle, I'm the honorable, Pin say noir, my nom de guard, I'm the czar, the big king to Paris is my kind of car, I'm the R, I'm the L, I'm the Kane, all correlated, unadulterated power, the king, been coronated, wake up, no masquerade, remove the makeup, it's no sleep in my eyes, refuse to stay shut, it's gatekeepers responsible for this place, but historically the authorities been morally bankrupt, into the execution of speaking of retribution, I was in Lucifer even to catch the future, me and the best producers out again, on route again, airborne audio spores, it's like an allergen, so in conclusion I want to clear the confusion, the artist you're currently hearing is human, the shapeshifter, weightlifter, I hate it, I'm the great victor behind the bars, stay
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Philadelphia Phillies and the Toronto Blue Jays. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Bryce Harper riding a power surge coming into this one, Chris. He's homered in 4 straight games.
He is managing to find pitches that he can barrel up and do damage with, and really that's the key for him. As long as he can get the bat to it, because he's so strong, there's a good chance that it leaves the ballpark.
And we'll be back for the first pitch right after this. So 2 down. Cooper Harrison digs in now.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Just 1 hit in his last 5 games.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Safe at first as they can't make the play. First and second, 2 outs. Jonah Heim next up for the Blue Jays.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
There goes the runner. Base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs on a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid of it quickly, and throwing on the money. That is great technique from start to finish. Nice job to end the inning.
So 2 down. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Taylor Ward. Here's the 0-2. Swings here and blasts one left field, and that's going to bang against the wall. Now he'll turn for second, and that's a 2-bagger.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
Harrison with some struggles at the plate recently, not uncommon for rookies.
You know, Boog, at the start of my career, I got only 3 hits in my first month, but I kept at it, and I finished the year hitting 300. I know he's going through it a bit right now, but he's capable of figuring it out.
Yep,
Ball 1, no strikes. Slider right there.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes, and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter, to track.
On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So 1 hit is all they get. 3 innings complete. All tied 1-1. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. Sanchez back to work. He swings and fouls one off. Pitch is in the dirt, and that's ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
Hard hit right side, and he handles it himself for the out.
The catcher, number 28,
Two outs, base is empty. Cooper Harrison will hit next. 1 for 3. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
Harvey, 32 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
The 1-0. And a foul ball. Two outs. That missed by a lot. And that's ball 2. That one almost got him.
1 strike.
And that's ball 4. Tried another splitter, but missed the spot.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
On the ground right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. This one pretty well decided at this point. 9th inning coming up. It's the Phillies 8 and the Blue Jays 2. Here's the third baseman, Anthony Prado. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not a swing and a soft liner. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Phillies add another to their winning streak. Harrison did well enough for them despite the loss. Singled and drew a walk in this one.
Not his best showing, but I hope he isn't too self-critical after they took the loss. Some things to build on in this game.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Philadelphia Phillies and the Toronto Blue Jays. Alongside my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us here. And Singy, we're going to see a nice little win streak put to the test today.
Yeah, these guys are really firing on all cylinders right now. And to me, the important thing is that they're doing the little things well. They're not just relying on home runs or big plays every game. They're playing good situational baseball, executing in key areas, and that's how you string together wins. So we'll see if they continue that in this one.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the rookie DH, Cooper Harrison. Nola back to work. Foul ball there.
Boog, we're watching a pitcher in Nola that flew through the Phillies minor league system. He was drafted in 2014 and made his major league debut the following year. You can't ask for much more from the 7th overall pick in the draft. Man, the scouts got it right.
Harper takes it himself. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
The catcher, Yoda.
One out, bases empty. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball one. Blue Jays down a run. Strike one. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 2-1. That one missed.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Next offering is fouled back. The Phillies leading by a run. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And that one is lifted in the air. Ward. He's got it, and there's two away.
The catcher, number 28, Yoda.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And that's fouled off. The Jays down by a pair here at the bottom of the seventh. Gets him to chase after that one.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
One down, base is empty. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Real Muto up with it. Fires to first. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Two outs, nobody on. Luis Ariz stands in. That one is absolutely belted. Going back on this one. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Phillies use 2 pitchers to combine for the shutout. Harrison had a game to forget in the loss.
Well, certainly a frustrating game at the plate, Boog. I think he'd be the first to tell you he's capable of better. I'm sure the loss isn't sitting well with him either.
What up, y'all? Yeah, soundtrack, what's poppin', baby? Y'all ain't know, I go by the name of Lupe Fiasco, representing that first and 15. Yeah, and this one right here, I dedicate this one right here to all my homies out there grinding. You know what I'm saying? Legally and illegally. You know what I'm talking about? So, check it out. First got it when he was 6. Didn't know any tricks. Matter of fact, first time he got on it, he slipped. Landed on his hip and busted his lip. For a week, he had to talk with a lip.
From inside Rogers Center in downtown Toronto, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Philadelphia Phillies and the Toronto Blue Jays. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. And Singy, we're going to see a nice little win streak put to the test today.
Yeah, these guys are really firing on all cylinders right now. And to me, the important thing is that they're doing the little things well. They're not just relying on home runs or big plays every game. They're playing good situational baseball, executing in key areas, and that's how you string together wins. So we'll see if they continue that in this one.
Just about ready to go. And on the hill in this one, Cooper Harrison. And Chris, he's hoping for some better fortune moving forward.
Well, I'm looking to see if he can increase the amount of swings and misses and perhaps get more strikeouts, because hitters are batting over 300 against him, and that means guys are getting the barrel to the ball. Exit velocity's got to be pretty good when you have that kind of batting average, so he's going to have to find a way to do something different in this one.
Trey Turner leading things off and takes a strike.
One strike.
Out to short. Now the throw to first on the run. And he gets him. Nicely done.
Knew he had to hurry after that nice forehand grab, and he did. He couldn't have transferred the ball from his glove to his hand and released that throw any better than he did right there.
This is Bryson Stott. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that one hops the wall. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay throw in there safely.
He quickly went from hitter to base runner. Love when guys make that transition, and he's got speed to put on a show.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. So here's Kyle Tucker now. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Tucker, former 5th overall pick in the 2015 draft by the Astros. This guy's turned into a whale of a player. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
One down. Bryce Harper stands in for the Phillies. Harper with another scorching run of play lately.
We've gotten used to seeing him put together impressive stretches throughout his career, Boog. When he's going like he is right now, it's really fun to watch it.
Tucker, the base runner at first with 1 out. And that is out of play. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And the pitch. That misses. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Man at first, one away. Caught him looking for the K.
Clearly looking out over the plate on that outer third, and that pitch finished right down the middle, just a little bit in, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
1-0.
In the dirt. Goes to second. Save! And he's into scoring position with 2 away on a wild pitch. Next offering is downstairs. In the dirt, blocked. Brandon Marsh next to bat for Philadelphia. Hit on the ground to short. Jimenez fires over to first. Ozuna is out. They limit the damage here. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Phillies 1 and the Blue Jays coming up. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Harrison back to work. That one catches the corner for a strike. Harrison, a 6'3" righty, 265 pounds, and he was a 6th-round draft pick in 2024. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 1 away.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information. But the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating, that's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
That one pushed foul. Liner, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
He was all over that one. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
So a man at first. Now the third baseman. Yeah, that's fouled off. And that one is lifted in the air. Drops into the glove. Out number 2. Here comes Real Muto.
Here's a batter who, for whatever reasons, plays better on the road, and that should help him here today.
Swing and a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Here's Trey Turner. 0 for 1 so far. In there at the knees. That's strike 1.
1 strike.
Two outs. Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one's back. It's off the top of the wall. 1 run across. Here comes Real Muto around third. The relay to the plate. He'll score. 2 runs are in, and they lead by 3.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. So close to blasting that one out of here the other way, but Well, that's very tough to do when you take on the outfield gap like that. Beautiful swing, though. Let the ball get a little deep and drove it to the opposite field.
So, runner at second, 2 now. And stepping in is the speedy Bryson Stott. Swinging a foul straight back. And ball 1. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Flying around third is Turner. He's safe, and they lead by 4.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Runner at first with 2 away. Here's Kyle Tucker. And takes low for ball 1.
You know, Boog, transitioning from the minors to facing big league lineups can be a daunting task, and this rookie has been feeling the heat. However, every tough inning is a lesson learned, and overcoming these hurdles will only make him stronger in the long run.
Stop off of first with 2 away. To the right side, and that one finds its way through. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Here comes Bryce Harper. Went down on strikes his first time through. Singy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. Fought off foul.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
Pitches in the dirt, and that's ball 2.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to.
Well struck right field. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. Runner from second crosses the plate, and the lead is up to 5. That extends his hitting streak to an even dozen, Singy. Do opposing pitchers start to take notice when a guy's on a roll like this?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. It's not like it changes the scouting report on a guy or anything like that too much, but you're aware of who's swinging the hottest bat, and that's definitely him right now.
Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Cooper Harrison done for the afternoon, and he's on the hook for the runners at second and third, so looking for some help there. Back in a minute. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Davis Daniel.
Not having a lot of success against right-handed hitters. They've been hitting them around, so this next matchup might be tough for him.
And now the DH, Cooper Harrison.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Just 1 hit in his last 5 games.
He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1. One.
Now one missed. Misses off the plate, and the count is 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And that one is inside, and it's ball 4. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Taylor with a throw over. Harrison dives back in safely. There goes the runner. In there for strike 3. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. One out. Runner at second. So up next for Toronto, Addison Barger. Harrison over at second. One down. Hit in the air. Left field. Ward drifts towards it. Puts it away for the out. Man at second here with 2 away. Here's the veteran outfielder, Trent Grisham.
Runner!
Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Up the middle. That's a hit. Runner comes in from second to score, and they cut the lead. It's an RBI single. It's 5-1. 2 outs, base is empty. That one ripped. And that'll do it. They put 2 on the board on 2 hits, including the homer. No errors and nobody left on. On to inning number 4. It's the Phillies 5 and the Blue Jays 3. One out, base is empty.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Ward makes the play, and a couple of quick outs. One out, base is empty. Cooper Harrison next up for the Blue Jays. Cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him. The other way. And he beats the throw. Shows off the wheels right there. An infield single.
Boom, that's staying within his game right there. This speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
Man at first with 1 gone. Davis Schneider, the next to hit.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first.
Snap throw to first. And he dives back in safely.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Runner.
First offering. Runner goes. And he grounds one to the right side. Into the outfield. Base hit. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
Two on, 1 out. Addison Barger next up for the Blue Jays. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the dot.
Hit weakly on the ground. Quick feed to second for 1. Over to first, safe.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
Two-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th.
Who I used to be, I'm shedding skin. Every day a new version of me, a thirst of me, demented, submitting in pain, juggling the pros and cons of fame. I don't know how to make friends, I'm a lonely soul. I recollect this isolation.
That one's in there. Strike 1. Just missed.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Kirkering is just one strike away. Got him. That's the ball game. Harrison with a nice game at the plate, but got knocked around a bit on the mound.
And I think he had some good at-bats for him. Really added some value at the plate, but no doubt he'll be frustrated with how he pitched.
Flushing the pan, not a fan of the jam. Band sweating on the floor till we no longer stand.